You would ask
But
yourself, where
by
are
what
those?
standard though?
By the
By what
standard,
standard?
by the standard that they would agree with. But I would say that it is all an equation of maximizing pleasures and minimizing pain. Something along those lines. That there's an objective truth given every action. How much pleasure is it going to cause? How much pain is it going to cause? And you can kind of make a moral system from there. So if you look at murder or killing somebody because you just want to, that is ineffective. It will cause the most amount of pain for you because as if it's extrapolated, you will just be murdered, and that's the infinite amount of pain, and it'll limit pleasures for those reasons. So that's like how I would try to attack it. Somebody might disagree with that and be like, well, no, murder's good, but they would just be wrong. Like they would just be stupid. You know what I mean? Like that's what I would say. Like they would,
But again, I mean, who are you to judge? You know, who are you to judge?
well,
Who are you to tell them that it's wrong?
exactly. Well, that's the beauty of it, is that it's not up to me to tell them. It is just true. So I could be wrong about how I'm doing the equations, right? But there exists a truth in it, and it's our job to find it. The next step would be that the Bible does an incredible job of finding it. It has found these truths, and it describes them exceptionally well. But you could reason against it. And this is the question that I pose to kind of this moral objectivity is, would you follow it if God told you that stealing was good? Like, would you follow it?
I mean, ultimately, I believe that God defines what is good and what is evil. And um, so yeah, I mean, whatever he says is good, and whatever he says is evil.
So you would condone stealing if God said that stealing is right.
I mean, that's not the God we're talking about. That's not who he is. So he would not. But in this, in this hypothetical,
in this crazy thing, the idea would then be that there might be things in the Bible that are already like that. So there might be things in the Bible that you are following, yet they intuitively are against. And again, you're not the arbiter of what is good and wrong, but if you read in the Bible, "Thou shalt steal," you would look at that and be like, that doesn't make sense. And so there might exist things in the Bible right now that aren't right, that are bad, but you call them good because God says so. Does this make you uncomfortable at all, or?
no, I don't. I don't agree, right? I think that. Are there things in the Bible that are bad? I mean, yes. In fact, that's one of the reasons. One of the things I love about the Bible is that it is a very raw book,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
It's not like, hey, look, everything's going great and God's people are always doing the right thing. Good for them.
Sure. Yeah.